an 8. Yeah, I think...
But let's go with the ratings board and put a big number.
Maybe a 7. Let's see.
I am giving Dying Light 2
an 8.
an 8.5.
All right, he went towards the higher end of my guess. Interesting.
Out of 10. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, gamers. You guys are absolutely awesome. Please, if you could, give this video a like.
Yo, let's see what he reviewed Dying Light 2 as. Or Dying Light 1 as. Honest review. Here we go. Oh, better days, man. Back when the intro was still a thing.
What's up, gamers? Dreamcast Guy here review.
Holy shit. You sound so different.
What's up, gamers? Dreamcast Guy here reviewing today Dying Light. This is the latest zombie game by Techland, the makers of Dead Island. This is a massive open-world zombie game with a focus on parkour and dodging monsters instead of fighting them all. The game takes place in the city of Haran after a massive zombie outbreak, wiping out 99% of the population. The government has swooped in and completely locked a quarantine around the entire city, but they really do want to get in there and save the last survivors. One major problem, though. There's a terrorist inside the city, and he's threatening to unleash a virus that will kill millions. Which doesn't really make sense because millions have already died. I mean, who's really left to be killed by this virus? So right at the start, you notice that the story in this game is atrociously bad, and it's delivered in the cheesiest way possible. This game commits the 2 worst sins of storytelling. First, they tell you that your character is a good guy while you show him doing terrible things. At one point, they drop a gigantic batch of vaccine down into the city. This will make it where people bit by zombies can live a little bit longer. People who are bit will get an extra couple days or weeks while they try and find a cure and get them out of the city. Well, to make sure you can get in with the bad guys, you have to find that and burn it. And your guy barely even grumbles. How can you tell me my character is a good guy while he's literally setting antidote that's going to save children's lives in a flaming barrel?
Because you have to do it in order to potentially save more lives. Duh. Sometimes you have to do a bad act in order to do good. It's like going to fucking war. Killing someone's wrong, but if you're killing someone to protect other people, then it's a good thing. Also, he's based anti-vax, bro. Let's go. Priest and Craig with the 2. Didn't Dreamcast Guy say Ratchet and Jank has the best story? Wouldn't surprise me, man. If that shit has a good story, then God fucking help us. Blake Jones with the 2. Meanwhile, Forbidden West equals dialogue. I know, and characters' feelings and backstories and all that bullshit. T-Bell with the 2. Dreamcast Guy in 2 weeks. Horizon 2 is the best story ever. I really loved hearing about the emotional storytelling and backstories and all the, like, literally the shit he was bitching about this game for. He'll love in Horizon. X Fighting Falcon with the 729. Can't believe he went from that to nail polish. I know, man. The nosedive. I don't know. Send the Madman with the 2. Why does new Dreamcast Guy sound like he's about to cry? Because he does like that fucking, like, I'm addressing a kindergarten class type voice. Nick with the 5. If you look to the left, you'll see how that money changes you. Bro, I don't even know if he made more content like this. I feel like he'd get more views. How many views did this video get? 44,000, and he was a much smaller channel. So that's typically more views than his videos get for the most part. So I think he should go back to his old type of content personally. The Dirk Diggler with the 5. Is the Streamcast Guy before he started shelving Barbie dolls? Probably, man. Probably. Maybe before the Wall of Virginity existed too. Moon Fanatic with the 7. Hey Griff, love the content. Anyways, my coworker gave me COVID, and now I'm laying in bed complaining like a 10-year-old. Can I get a gaming? Absolutely, man. Hope you feel better soon.
Gaming.
And the other terrible sin it commits is that it repeats every single plotline to you twice, as if they don't respect the player to even hear this dialogue. You'll walk in, hear some sort of speech or dialogue, and then right afterward, he'll narrate it right back to you like, "Oh man, I sure wish I hadn't just had to burn all that antidote." Now we're really past how the story is just absolutely bad. How's the gameplay? Well, the parkour is pretty good overall. It's kind of stiff, but with practice, you can climb almost anything if you find the proper path. Even though they try and act like the whole world is your playground, it's actually pretty restricted. Most buildings have
No, it's not.
one climbing path, and almost all objectives can only be completed one way. Really, the whole game boils down to just running to checkpoints, pressing a button, and then running to the next checkpoint. The entire game, you're trying to find different people, solve different missions, and really try and get in close while reporting back to headquarters. You're a secret double agent, trying to get in with both the good guys and the bad guys to try and find the antidote and the virus as fast as possible, to try and stop the terrorists and save the good guys simultaneously while kind of walking the line. You're doing missions for both and trying to stay as neutral as possible. Like any zombie game, we have quite a few different kinds of super zombies mixed in with your typical rotting shamblers. You have strong zombies, fast zombies, zombies that can shoot acid, and zombies that can climb. They're all pretty different and interesting, but they're all obviously incredibly stupid. It's really kind of annoying to me that they make zombies that
They're fucking zombies, bro. They're not... Why would zombies be intelligent? They literally have a fucking rotting brain.
have gigantic clubs, but almost don't even bother following you. They'll have a zombie that can bounce around off walls and spit acid, but pretty much most of the time he just stands there and stares at you. It seemed like they didn't really program them to actually search. A lot of the enemy AI seems like they're not programmed with sight. They're just kind of programmed like guards in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all this shit was fixed later. It's a Techland game after all. X-Fighting Falcon with the 729. Personally, I love the gameplay and story of Dying Light 1. Yeah, I love that game too. I have played through it like 4 or 5 times at least. Aleph Bet with the 5 to Dreamcast got changed after the government put the gay frog chemicals in the water. That would explain the painted nails.
They're just waiting for you, in this case, to get close enough to trigger some sort of alarm, and then they react for 90 seconds. On the other side of the coin, at night, the really powerful monsters come out. These guys cannot be in sunlight, so therefore we know that their weakness is UV light. These mega bad guys can run as fast as you, jump on buildings, and hit you like a train. So really your only weapon is your UV light. This stuns them for a couple seconds, but don't be fooled, these guys are pretty much impossible to kill. When these guys show up, you're pretty much just supposed to run to a save point and go straight to bed. As long as you get to a checkpoint, you'll just have some sort of ability to take a nap and wake up when those super zombies aren't out. And really, in a nutshell, that sums up how Dying Light feels.
What? Bro, by like halfway through the game, you can kill those fuckers with ease. Like, literally, when you get to about the halfway point in Dying Light, you just literally farm the fuck out of the nighttime and like power level. Bro, these things are so fucking easy to take care of. So, like, throughout the game, he literally just hid from them? That's kind of an L.
Sleeping until dawn. And I know what you're going to say, but Dreamcast guy, what about the Be the Zombie mode? Well, it's decent. Playing as a zombie is fun, especially because he controls exactly like Spider-Man for some reason, but the joy runs out quickly as you tackle person after person and then get cooked by UV lights.
Yeah, the gameplay was pretty fucking fun.
Everything in this game just feels half done. I don't even know what's missing. It's like eating somebody's soup without them telling you what kind of soup it's supposed to be. You can...
What? That is like the worst fucking analogy I've ever heard. You can obviously tell what the fuck the soup is. DJ Bacon with the 2 first game, not enough space. Second game, too much space. Basically, man. They can't fucking win.
Taste each individual ingredient, but you don't know what they're trying to do.
So you can taste literally every single ingredient, but you don't know what they're trying to do? What the fuck?
Characters don't even seem to care if they live or die. Bad guys so cartoonish they laugh when they chop people's hands off. Dying
I mean, I'd be kind of laughing too.
Light doesn't feel done. Let's head on over to the ratings board.
Oh my god. What did he take this out of the back of his math textbook?
I am giving Dying Light a 7 out of 10.
Bruh. 7 inches? That's pretty big.
It is a giant, gorgeous city that is literally lifeless. If you like this review, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But as always, guys, keep dreaming.
What the fuck is this shit?
Thanks so
Bro, what the fuck is this thing? Holy shit. Holy fuck, dude. What the fuck?
so much for watching. If you like this video, maybe check out my last video. Please subscribe, and if you want, share this somewhere with your friends.
Bro, he literally has a fucking neck beard. Oh shit. Feed the hungry, don't blink. Holy shit, man. Yeah, he needs to bring this shit back. This is way fucking better than the new one.
You guys know me, I always like to hide a little joke in at the end. Well, look at this guy's fucking shirt. This is the best thing in the game. It's a turtle burger. What? Oh my, hashtag turtle burger for the rest of my life. What the fuck, turtle burger?
Oh my god, he just cursed.
I get this turtle burger t-shirt? Turtle burger.
He likes to put a joke at the end of the video.
In the game. It's a turtle burger. What? Oh my, hashtag turtle burger for the rest of my life. What the fuck, turtle burger?
Dude,
can I get this turtle burger t-shirt? Turtle burger.
Turtle burger, hell yeah, dude. That's so fucking funny. Holy fuck. So, let's see. Nick with the Fun Dreamcast guy is the only YouTuber not getting DDoS attacked by 8-year-old Redditors. I don't know, man. He kind of looked like a Redditor at the end there. He had the Reddit neckbeard special. DJ Aftershock with the 2, Griffin and the 1 Boom are expecting a child. Congrats. Next one. Turtle bird, like, bro, oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, so he just doesn't like Dying Light. So Halo TV focuses on female lead, not Master Chief. Oh, God.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is
He's living up to the name Clown.
Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
She's actually sitting in on a Halo TV show video.
Right, because I'm here to lend support and credibility.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some concerns people have about Halo. There are lots of concerns, but this article got sent to me by Great Loner, tagged me in on this article, and apparently the rumor, and I believe it to be true given its current year, the rumor is Master Chief is going to take a back seat and a young female is going to rise through the ranks, become a Spartan, and she's going to be the lead character.
Bigger, better.
The bigger, better Spartan.
More talent.
So it's a fucking rumor. Okay. Well, dude, there's a rumor that Cortana actually has a penis in this show. And it's really about the journey of a trans woman. But yeah. You know, just a rumor, man.
Talented Spartan.
Absolutely.
Wow, it's almost like it's 2016 all over again.
Because the future is female.
Haven't they tried this with like every franchise ever?
Every franchise. And Halo's a pretty masculine franchise, so of course, Master Chief has to take a back seat in his own show. Of course he does.
And of course, if you don't like it, it's because you're just a phobic loser, you know, some kind of, you know, male-dominated, patriarchal asshole, doesn't like strong female leads.
Yeah, so, I mean, we saw some indications of this in the trailer. I mean, I've said before, I'm still kind of on the fence about it. If you don't have any expectations, it might be okay. But it definitely is going to deviate from Halo lore, and so much, in fact,
No shit, they already said it's not fucking canon, dipshit.
they've already preemptively told fans this is a separate timeline.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
This is the silver timeline where everybody's using current year vehicles and weapons, even though it's, you know, like the 26th century.
This is like the Leslie Headland show.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's going to be an alternate timeline.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like a Leslie Headland show because we all know what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
So that when you get asked mad about it, which people are probably going to be for good reason, it's going to be because, well, we could just make it go away because it's not the actual one. It's just an offshoot. We only pay attention
Holy fuck, her voice is annoying.
to it, though.
Yeah, and we've already had the showrunners quit preemptively.
Wonder why.
One of them said to spend more time with his family. His kids are teenagers. I get that. I get that, being parents ourselves. But the other one was just kind of like just moving on.
Yeah, creative differences.
Creative differences, right? And this is after the backlash over Cortana looking like a soccer mom.
Nothing wrong with soccer mom.
Is that even Cortana, though? That's the fucking weapon. That's not Cortana, right? I'm not tripping. That's a completely different fucking character. So no shit, it doesn't look like Cortana. Neither does that one. I don't fucking know. So DJ Bacon with a 2, Turtle Burger sound drop. I don't know, man. I would eat a turtle burger though. I'd be down to try that shit. And Najima Hashimoto with the 3, so no masculine women. Big sad. I know, I just want a big dom mommy, bro. Please. DJ Hadashog with the 2. These two is apparently these two are apparently comic book artists. L.
No, soccer moms
I used to be a
awesome.
soccer mom once.
I was a soccer dad.
That was like lasted like a year.
Yeah, Squid King wasn't really into it. Usually he wound up, he would get bored, so he would just like sit in the field and pick grass.
He was little. When we say soccer, we're talking like,
Preschool, kindergarten.
So,
Yeah, he was just
it wasn't like he was like 18 and sitting out there picking flowers. No.
No. He
that
just was not into it. But man, some of the parents.
Oh my God.
Some of the parents.
They're 4.
They were horrible. I was like, yeah, he decided he wasn't interested, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna fight you on this. I'm not fighting you on this. We're done. Anyway, before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 250.
What the fuck is the point of having these little fucking bobbing avatars on either side? It's just really fucking annoying to watch.
6,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. We've been talking more about video game news lately because there's all these acquisitions and sales and stupid decisions being made.
Mm-hmm. I'm more about kicking balls than soccer balls anyway, so.
Well, I think they're going to kick Master Chief in the balls.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I mean, honestly, I have...
Doesn't Master Chief not even have fucking balls? Don't they like chemically castrate the Spartans or some bullshit like that?
I'm not a Halo person. I mean, I'm just going to say it straight up. So
You're
it doesn't...
devil person.
It doesn't... I'm not going to be watching the show either way. But I totally understand where people are coming from, because of course they did. Because what else? It's Hollywood. I told you, the only diversity measurements in Hollywood right now is women and lesbians.
Well, I think we're going to get both in this show, and I think they're going to be better than the Master Chief.
Probably.
I hope we get some fucking lesbian sex scenes in this shit. Let's go. Sand the Madman with the 2. Actually, Gafen, the weapon is a copy of Cortana. Well, if the weapon is a copy of Cortana, they added some enhancements on the back end, if you know what I mean.
It's going to be the Ray of Halo.
Now, disclaimer, this is coming from Pop.
Bro, these motherfuckers are comparing it to The Last Jedi as well already, too. This is like the typical fucking anti-SJW YouTube. Oh my god, we can compare it to Star Wars. Like, we can, like, bro, it's literally the fastest thing all these motherfuckers do.
Topic.com. This is a rumor, but I think it's a pretty educated guess based on what was in the trailer. And the character I thought was kind of weird because I'm like, they kept showing this girl here, Kwan Ah, I guess her name is. I'm like, I don't recognize her from the games. It's because she wasn't in the games, to the best of my knowledge. She was not in the games. I had to check because I only played Halo through the 4th one, and then I kind of noped out.
I don't play it at all, so I wouldn't know any different.
So I thought, well, maybe she's like in the comics, or maybe she's... No. She's developed specifically for this show. And the reason being...
They made sure she's Asian descent, too, and everything else, because,
The reason being is...
Oh my god, dude, because it matters what fucking race the main character is, right? They just had to make sure she was of Asian descent. Like, bro, what fucking difference does it make if it's an Asian character or a white character? Like, bro, this is what I mean, bro. Like, all these motherfuckers, when they say, like, it's not about race. Well, you just literally made it about fucking race. Literally nothing to do with that trailer has anything to do with her being fucking Asian, but y'all have to bring that shit up. That's what I mean, man. These motherfuckers are always so quick to fucking bring this racial shit and political shit into stuff and then fucking decry that stuff. Like, you know, it's the people that they claim to be against doing it in the first place. Like, oh my god, dude. It can't just be a female character. It's got to be an Asian female character. And I guarantee you, none of them would be like, oh my god, they just had to make it a white character, dude. They had to make him of European descent. It's like, this would have never fucking come in. Like, the only motherfuckers bringing race into this shit are people like this. 100%. Like, nothing to do with this trailer has anything to do with race. And these motherfuckers are making it about race. Lyra with the 2, by the way, I mentioned the snow last night. I'm snowed in. Rip. That fucking sucks. I hate that shit. And DJ Bacon with the 2, so she never played it, so why is she saying that? Because anti-SJW channels look for any little fucking thing to bitch about, even if they have no invested interest in this shit whatsoever. Person with the 2, when you watch Power World's second trailer after this? We'll see. I mean, I guess I can go ahead and do it. Najimi Hashimoto with the 8. Bruh, so every character in the show has to be in the game? I guess so. There's no such thing as an original work anymore. You can't take an existing world and make your own adaptation of it. You have to literally do copy and paste from the fucking games.
That, you know, the word on the street is Master Chief is going to get kicked in the balls and he's going to take a backseat.
Again, rumor.
Again, rumor,
But it fits.
Completely plausible, given this is on Paramount Plus, which also has Star Trek Discovery.
But don't they have female Spartans?
Yeah.
I was going to say they can't use the suit would be great when it fits a woman because it already does.
Yeah. Well, now it's going to fit more women. More women can fit inside the suit.
I used to tease, what do you call it? You don't call it Rammstein. You call it Rammstein. I used to tease him all the time. Master Chief was a woman and it was wearing pumps, and he used to get so mad at me.
Well, that could happen. We were.
See, I was right, Rammstein. I was right.
Master Chief takes backseat to female cast in Halo live action 2022.
Shouldn't call him that. He gets mad.
Coming from Diane. Diane is saying Master Chief is taking a backseat. Master Chief will reportedly only be a supporting character in Halo live action, with Australian newcomer Heron Ya to play a lead. Paramount Plus revealed the teaser trailer.
Oh, it's Paramount Plus. That explains everything.
Yep. And it looks like the show is getting the Star Wars reboot makeover with a cast of powerful women, female protagonist and villain. So what will Master Chief's role be, bitch?
No, there sounds like there already is a bitch.
Master Chief will be Master Bitch. You may have noticed that Master Chief has a small role in the Halo live-action teaser trailer. That's because he's reportedly just a supporting character.
Right, because when you want...
He had a small role? Bro, he literally had the most fucking screen time of any character. The fuck are you talking about?
You want to watch a Halo show. You want to watch a show about a completely unknown female lead that you've never heard of before.
Yep. Steven Spielberg's Halo live-action series looks awesome.
Spielberg? Okay, God, this explains everything. Okay, we got Paramount Plus and Steven. I don't know why anybody expected anything differently.
Yeah. God, okay. Anyway, when it comes to visual effects, they did a phenomenal job. Well, you know, yeah, except for the current year vehicles and weapons, as pointed out by Halo fans. Some fans are concerned the writers got a bit too creative.
Well, it sounds like they might have.
Well, they flat.
Oh, no, dude, because we don't want creativity. It's got to be, bro, even the TV show has to be a fucking Halo 3 clone. Tester with the 2, to be honest, Master Chief is kind of a boring character. Yes, he is. Master Chief is literally a fucking self-insert, generic, bland, blank canvas character. Like, literally, Bungie even says the Master Chief is not supposed to have any distinct qualities to him, so the player can imagine themselves in his shoes. Like, literally, by design, Master Chief is a boring-ass character. 100%.
That said, this is going to be a separate timeline. They're going to do it their way.
Because that always works out so
all
well.
The red flags are there. Master Chief does not appear to be the main protagonist. Instead, it's Quan Ah, played by Australia's very own up-and-coming talent.
But that's how they word it. A minority space orphan.
A minority space orphan. She's a shrewd, audacious 16-year-old from the outer colonies.
So she's going to be better, faster, sharper.
Yeah, I hate to tell y'all, but Asians are not a minority in the world. Just a news flash for you. Dude, this is what I fucking hate. Like, it's played by a fucking minority. Like, what the fuck is this shit, dude?
Harper.
Oh, God.
She's 16, even though she has no reason to have all this experience, but somehow she's going to be better.
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shut up, Quan. She's a bit of a space scavenger and has incredible power inside of her, which she will slowly discover throughout the series.
Ray.
Sound familiar? Oh,
that worked out so great
shit.
for Disney.
Sources close to the production.
This is all unconfirmed shit, so of course they're gonna make it sound like the fucking Last Jedi. Like, bro, y'all don't... Like, they're literally reading a fucking biased-ass article and taking that shit as, like, fucking scripture. Jesus Christ, man. This is, like, just... This is pitiful.
Revealed us that Master Chief will serve as her supporting character. And that Quan Ah, the kick 16-year-old warrior girl, will be the main protagonist. Producers also promise a very diverse cast of characters played from people from all walks of life, however, slightly more female than fans might have expected.
Oh my god, dude, there's fucking women in my video game TV show. Stop it. No pussies allowed, dude. Fuck that. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, there's more females than Halo fans expect. Like, Jesus Christ, man. This is so fucking cringe.
That's all that diversity is in Hollywood.
Not only is the main protagonist...
I'm just gonna let them in on a little secret here. Over 50% of the population on planet fucking Earth is female. How the fuck is it a problem to have females in a TV show? Like, god fucking damn, dude. I swear.
Protagonist, a 16-year-old Asian girl, but 2 of the 3 Spartans are also described to be kick-ass female soldiers.
But there were female Spartans.
Yes, there were. But now there are more. And now...
No, there fucking are not. 2 of the 3 Spartans. I guess we aren't gonna fucking count Master Chief in that fucking number, and we sure as fuck aren't gonna count the other dude who was with Master Chief in that number. I don't remember his fucking name because I don't really care. But anyway, there's more Spartans than just the fucking 3 they flash here, dipshits. Like, oh my god.
They've got pink hair, too.
Like, this shit is, like, completely fucking wrong.
A pink-haired female Spartan. Kai 125.
Okay.
Pink hair, baby. Shaved head. Oh my god. The producers decided to take it one step further and kick the so-called patriarchy in the balls. We were
Unironically, bruh.
joking by having Maki, a female antagonist, reportedly easily defeat Master Chief in a battle. Be up to Quan Ah to save Master Chief's life and defeat Maki and save the world. Little is known about the powerful new Halo live-action female antagonist villain known as Maki, apart from the fact that she's played by Charlie Murphy from Peaky Blinders. Steven Spielberg's Halo is going to get dumped on the Paramount Plus on March 24th. People already jumping ship.
Oh my.
The Halo is crashing. And this is what you're worried about now. This is all you're worried about is Cortana is not blue and not sexy enough. I think it's going to get a whole lot worse. Why?
Yeah, dude, that's another woman that's in the show. We need to stop it right now, man. It's no longer a hologram. She's an actual real-looking woman. This show is too female for me, guys. Keep women out of my Halo.
They do this. Why the fuck do they keep doing this?
Because they're too lazy to come up with something new. We can have a new show with a female lead, but that's too hard. So instead, we're going to take some other property that people are waiting for, and we're going to use that as a vehicle to shove the agenda down your throat. We saw it with She-Ra. We saw it with Star Wars. We've seen it with Star Trek. We've seen it with Terminator. We've seen it, and the list goes on, and it never ends well, but they insist on doubling down on it.
I think the market is going to self-correct. I think we're already kind of seeing that. I think what's going to happen is Paramount Plus, which is not doing well. It's not doing very well. I think eventually they're going to have to pivot to making content. They got these great licenses and they keep flushing the shit down the toilet.
Well, I'd say it's probably because it's too expensive to do Master Chief all the time, but they have all the other Spartans in there.
Yeah.
So that's not what it is. I mean, of course, again, it's all rumor.
It's a guy in a suit. They did a freaking RoboCop TV show. They can do Halo.
Mm-hmm. It's rumor. It might turn out to be not true.
I think
but
it is.
Given it's Paramount Plus, given it's Steven Spielberg and given the other stuff that we're hearing around it, it's probably.
What the fuck is wrong with Steven Spielberg? What the fuck? Do we not like Steven Spielberg anymore? Does he just all of a sudden make dog shit movies? That's kind of news to me at this point.
True.
Yeah, I mean, they created this character just for this show. And I
Oh my god. It's almost like that happens all the fucking time.
thought maybe I was out of the loop, because like I said, I stopped with 4. I used to play with Squid King, and then he started playing on his own. And then after 4, I was kind of like, I don't really care. I thought, well, maybe she's a newer character. No, they made her just for this show.
She's basically Rey.
Yeah, she is a Mary Sue. Yeah, good luck with that. I know what the Halo fandom is like. Good luck with that. You're gonna need it. You're absolutely gonna need
No,
it.
just start screaming at everybody and telling them they're
What
bad
was
people.
his
But
last movie he made? I don't really watch movies that much.
that doesn't work anymore. People don't
Doesn't
listen to
work
that
anymore.
bullshit anymore. They're like, no, fuck that. Sorry, Mom. It's not true. I'm not letting you tell me I'm a bad person if I think your shit show is shit. I'm so tired of it. We're gonna make all these changes for no reason other than for agenda. Not do a good show and then tell the fans they're terrible people, they don't like it. No. If it turns out that this is true, and it turns out the characters, it's very ham-fisted, because you can still have these changes and it still could be a good show if it's done right. But it doesn't sound like it's going to be. But if it was done right, it still could work. But then when it doesn't, they're going to turn around and blame it on misogyny. And we know there'll be a bunch of women who don't like it either.
What the fuck is
But
West Side
blamed on
Story?
racism, even though
I've never heard of that shit.
a bunch of people that aren't white will not like it. And everything else will be same old, same old. And it's like, would you just stop with these franchises already? Make something new for pity's sakes.
Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Uh-huh.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Jesus Christ, man. Let's rage about a fucking rumor from an anti-SJW website and act like it's fucking fact, the video. So, DJ Bacon with the 2, if the characters on the show were talking about their genders and pulling some of the Last of Us 2 stuff, it'd be one thing, but the show hasn't even come out yet. Yeah. I mean, people are literally mad that there are women in this show, because that's the only fucking detail we know at this point. There are females in the show, and people are upset about that. The 10th Planet with the 10, Spielberg recently went about Loopy. He said he won't be putting subtitles in a movie because it would mean English would be dominating the language. It's kind of a stupid virtue signal thing. I don't know. I've seen movies where they do that a lot, actually, where they'll have like characters speaking a different language, and it's like supposed to add to the fucking mystery of it. I don't know. I've seen that before in movies. I'm trying to think which one it is, but I don't know. It may be a virtue signal thing. I don't really fucking know. Or it could just be a creative choice, because I've seen that in other movies before. So Nick with the 2, my lib boner can't take all this diversity. That's right, man. I'm mad because there's too many women. 2023 Perfect Dark with the 10. Didn't some anti-SJW chick named Dark Viper or Velvet say the new James Bond movie will have Orange Man bad throughout the whole movie based on what a website said, and it wasn't in the movie? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, bro, that's the thing. It's like, shit. All these anti-SJWs just cry fucking wolf all the time, and it just makes them look like fucking clowns. I don't know. I just, like, cannot be bothered to actually give a shit about any of this stuff. If I don't want to see a movie or a TV show, I just don't fucking watch it. I don't bitch about it. Peaches with the 2, only guys in Halo, no women. That's right, man. Dicks before chicks. We want a sausage fest. So Gilbert with the 2, source, trust me, dude. Exactly. That's literally all this shit is. And it's written on some anti-SJW website. DJ Aftershock with the 2, do you think some of these anti-SJWs hold racist views? Yeah, probably. I don't fucking know. They definitely have an aversion to seeing quote-unquote minorities and shit, as we just saw. DJ Bacon with a 2, wait, the man who gave us Jurassic Park is bad? Yo, that's what I was going to look up. Steven Spielberg movies. I just want to see. So I'm just gonna do director. Let's see. Let's see what a terrible fucking director Steven Spielberg is. So, director. Where'd it go? Fuck. The Fablemans. I have no idea what that is. West Side Story. Never fucking heard of it. Ready Player One. I mean, that was decent. The Post. That was okay. The BFG. No fucking clue. Bridge of Spies. I think that was pretty good, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? Oh, yeah, that one was pretty decent. I remember that. I saw that one on TV at my parents' house. Oh, fuck. Where did it go? Bruh, he has way too many fucking things to go through. So, Lincoln was decent. Warhorse, never heard of it. Tintin, no fucking idea. Indiana Jones, I fucking love those movies. War of the Worlds was decent. Minority Report, one of the few Tom Cruise movies I can actually fucking stand. Saving Private Ryan, really fucking good. Jurassic Park, Schindler's List. More Indiana Jones. E.T. Like, yeah, why the fuck are we hating on this guy again? Like, it sounds like he's got some pretty fucking good shit. I don't know, man. But I guess he's just too fucking woke. Too woke. I don't know. Because when I was watching fucking Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I was really thinking of female empowerment, right? Even though the fucking main villain was a fucking Nazi bitch. Or a Russian bitch. I don't fucking remember. I don't know, man. It's just fucking stupid. I don't fucking know. Crystal Skull was awful. I still enjoyed it. I don't know. I think Indiana Jones is pretty fucking good all around. Let's see. So what was that fucking game trailer? Pal World? Alright, I have no idea what this is, but we will watch it, dude. Second trailer. Bro, this looks like Genshin and ass. What the fuck? Yo, this looks like fucking Fortnite. Yo, this high key looks like fucking a mix of Fortnite, Genshin Impact, and Slime Rancher. It's a Pokemon ripoff? Interesting. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to get on the back of my Pokemon with a fucking M4. What the fuck? Yo, what the actual fuck, man? Oh shit, Chinese slave labor. Vor. I have never been so confused by a video game trailer in my entire fucking life. What the fuck was... Yo, when does... I actually kind of want to play this game now. When the fuck does this game come out? Yo, even the fucking descriptions in fucking Chinese. They didn't even try to hide that shit. So it's on Steam. Plan date 2022. Jesus, man. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? I have so many questions after watching that. Holy fuck, man. Alright, so let's watch the dude who made like 500K with the crypto shit. I think it's this motherfucker. Stole 500K from fans.
The famous live streamer Ice Poseidon just scammed his followers for up to $500,000.
Not gonna lie, bro, that's kind of some big dick energy right here.
And I'm gonna prove it. He personally profited $300,000 by stealing money out of a crypto scheme that he set up. And when I confronted Ice Poseidon, who's better known by his real name, Paul Danino, about this scam, he was shockingly honest.
You want to keep the money that's not yours, that you took from the project, even though you failed to deliver.
I mean, I'm not really sure what you want me to say, but yeah.
I'm trying to, like...
Bro, he just doesn't give a fuck. I kind of have to respect that shit. Not gonna lie. He's just like, yeah, nah, I'm not going to. Man's got some fucking balls, bro. I'll give him that for sure. Yeah, here's a lesson. Don't buy fucking shitty cryptocurrency. Unless you're prepared to lose all the fucking money on it. Because it's all a massive pyramid scheme. Even Bitcoin, even Ethereum, all of it's a fucking pyramid scheme. It literally only keeps growing based off of pure fucking hype and selling to people that aren't already invested. So, Dr. Dirk Diggler with the 5. I was in a movie called Schindler's Fist. Oh, nice. Damn, man. Shit. That sounds fun. Some good old-fashioned fisting. Was it vaginal or anal? British Potato with the 2. Check out Heels versus Babyface. What the fuck? Video on Halo TV. Yo, what type of fucking name is that shit? Sounds like the name of like a fucking serial killer. Heels versus Babyface. Bro, does that not sound like one of those old fucking serial killers you hear about? I don't fucking know, man. That's creepy, but yeah, we can, I guess. DJ Bacon with the 5. Saving Private Ryan is one of the few movies that make me say, wow, Granddad really did this shit. It took real courage for people to do that. Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't know. Steven Spielberg, for the most part, I thought made really good movies. I didn't know he was woke. Britt with the 2. Day 1 on Amico. I fucking hope. Dude, I'm so hyped for the Amico. Just wish we would actually know if it's coming out this decade or not. Zero with the 2. Hey, Griffin, what did I miss? Not too much. In all honesty, not really too much. Just some fucking Dreamcast guy Dying Light reviews. Fuck. What did we just watch? Halo TV show is SJW, and now we're watching this shit.
Get you to return the money because it's 100% still available, and you could do that.
Yeah, I could give the money back. It is within my power. But I'm going to look out for myself and not do that.
Gaming.
Bro, this dude just doesn't give a fuck.
you know, I don't like know what else to say. That's just the most honest answer.
Now, these influencer scams are becoming more and more common, in part because of how easy they are to pull off. Ice Poseidon's
And they're technically 100% legal too.
scheme apparently took him only 2 weeks of work to set up before he apparently got bored with the project and decided to stop working on it and just took the money.
Like, seriously, how long did you work? I'm just curious.
Well, like you said, it was a fork, so I don't know, a couple weeks.
A couple weeks, $300,000. It's a nice chunk of change.
Now, I pleaded with Paul, or Ice Poseidon, to return the money that he stole, in part appealing to the guilt that he was taking money from his fans who were all much worse off than him. Ice Poseidon's response was that he didn't like how that made him sound.
I don't know if you're aware of the fact that your average fan has way less money than you. So you're just taking from poor people. Like, you understand that, right?
That is definitely not, that is not a good way to put it. That's a pretty shitty way to put it, my dude.
I mean, I kind of agree with that. Because most poor people aren't going to dump money into a fucking shit coin, to be completely honest. So, most of the fucking crypto bros are mostly a bunch of rich kids and shit with, like, mommy and daddy's money. Oski Woski with the 2. This is why we need... Wait, this is what we need in Pokemon? I'm sold? Yeah, dude, I need some fucking slave labor. Which, I mean, technically that is what Pokemon's about. Just, like, slave fighting. But, yeah. I'd love to see that. Put my Pokemon to fucking work.
Yeah, I'm a gamer!
I think it's a pretty shitty thing to do.
From the very beginning, this story shocked me, but especially the twist at the end that I can't tell you about yet. But what I can tell you is that this is my most in-depth investigation yet into influencer greed, cryptocurrencies gone wrong, and the blockchain. Now, I know it's been a while, so let me remind you, this is the $10 Million Studio. I'm your host, CoffeeZilla, the internet detective, and well, it's good to be back.
What the fuck is this shit?
In order to understand what
What the fuck was that?
happened with Ice Poseidon, we have to rewind the clocks back. The story started when Ice Poseidon first got into crypto.
I invest in a lot of the like shit coin, like a lot of the you put money in and then you sell in like 20 minutes when it pumps.
Ice Poseidon first
Hey man, that's the way to fucking do it.
got into crypto just
What is it like in the Wolf of Wall Street and they go, then you unload the dog shit? Like, you know, there may be something to that.
buying a lot of meme coins. But like many influencers, he quickly realized gambling on another person's coin is a sucker's game. The fast, easy money is actually in getting other people to gamble on your coin. Now, this moment is important. It's the moment Ice Poseidon realized what a gold mine it could be to start his own scam.
You're telling me I could create a CX coin and then people could buy it because I could say that the community is super strong and then I could sell it in 10 seconds and make $10 million. What the f am I doing?
Ice Poseidon
Facts, bro. What the fuck are we all doing, man? I mean, to be honest, this dude kind of gets it. I mean, is it scummy? Yeah. But is it illegal? Nope. Person with the 2, Power World is Japanese, and it's going to be multiplayer co-op. Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see what that game actually looks like when it comes out, because I have no fucking idea what to expect from seeing that. Scotty with the 5. If you can you watch Pokemon Legends is the worst game of all time for verbosity? Maybe. We'll see what we have time for. HTM 101 with the 2. Can we watch the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk trailer? Probably not tonight. I don't know if we'll have time. And DJ Bacon with the 2. Ice got his money up, not his funny up. Facts, man.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it's completely fucking legal, so I can't really blame people for taking advantage of this type of shit. It's like a stupidity tax, in all honesty. You know?
would later say that the clip you just watched was a joke, and that the idea of him scamming his fans was just a bit he played up for the audience. But that core idea that he was missing out on a huge opportunity to make a ton of money was real, and it nagged at him. And pretty soon, he decided to start his own coin.
CX coin is the one to choose. I'm the founder of CX Coin. My name's Paul Zanino, and I decided to make a community-driven token that I'm personally going to be a part of.
Now, almost immediately, this got a lot of attention. Obviously, given his past comments about sort of scamming people.
Yo, where the fuck does Ice Poseidon even stream now? Like, I thought he got banned off of Twitch or whatever. Where is he, like, streaming at this point? I don't really keep up to date with him, but I thought he was kind of, like, irrelevant at this point. Like, he, like, kind of vanished from the internet after getting banned and shit.
People were understandably skeptical of this, and it came out right after Save the Kids, and you would have thought that myself and other people like Mutahar would have talked about this whole thing, but Ice Poseidon was working incredibly hard behind the scenes, which is something I need you guys to understand. He was contacting people like myself and pleading with us that he was just joking back then, and he was serious about this coin. He wasn't about to pull off a scam like Save the Kids. He was different. He even mentioned in live streams that Save the Kids was going to make what he was about to do much harder.
I know about the phase coin, Steezy. That's why I'm trying my best to be as
he streams on
transparent as
YouTube?
possible.
Okay, interesting.
I've been working on this
I just haven't, like, heard anything about him recently at all.
for like a month now, and I wasn't going to let that drama stop me, but it definitely makes it a little bit more difficult.
Ice Poseidon repeatedly told skeptics that he couldn't rug this coin if he wanted to. He had locked all his money up in a smart contract. He told me that in DMs. He said, "Don't worry, no rug here. All the money is locked." Lol. And look, I have to admit, I was busy at the time with some other investigations, and I gave him the benefit of the doubt, something that I obviously regret now. But periodically, I would hear, complaints from his community that they thought something was off. But every time I'd go to Ice, he would immediately respond.
So basically what I'm already taking away from this is if I really would just want to get a lot of money really quickly, is I just need to find some way to scam the fuck out of a bunch of crypto bros into giving me a shit ton of money and then just literally saying, haha, get fucked, nerd, and then just take it all. That's basically what I'm learning from this. If I want to get really rich really fast, I just need to fuck over a bunch of the crypto bros. Maybe that's my retirement plan.
Immediately. And he always gave me something that sort of sounded reasonable, and I later learned he was doing the same thing with everyone who said something negative about CX Coin. In fact, he got a Dextero article killed about CX Coin being a scam. I mean, I even asked him about this at the time, and he said this: Dextero article went up and then down. Did you see that? Yeah, I emailed Dex proof I wasn't scamming. So leaving that up, quoting a Twitter with 2 likes is a bit unfair to me. The point I'm trying to make is he was playing the PR game hard, telling everybody he was different. He even gave me his...
Yeah, bro. Apollo coin. Forget going to the fucking moon. We're going to the sun, boys.
Wallet addresses and told me to hold him accountable. He wasn't going to do anything shady. And everyone sort of felt like, okay, maybe he's doing something different. Maybe everything he's been saying was, just a joke.
Because, dude, if I see $1 million, I'm selling. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to be like, I'll hold for you guys, bro.
A fucking man.
See $1 million in my portfolio, I'm out.
Hell fucking yeah, dude. 100%.
Not gonna lie, that looks bad, but I'm gonna be really generous here and give Ice the benefit of the doubt. That clip probably was a joke, and it was probably made before he was actually thinking about making CX Coin into a real thing.
Now, as time moved on, I and many other people sort of forgot about CX Coin until January, when I decided to take a break for a little while. And while I was off, I couldn't help but feel that there was something else going on. I just had a hunch I had to look back. So with my free time, I joined the CX Coin Telegram and started tracing back the wallets that Ice Poseidon had given me so transparently. And pretty soon I found out that, he gave me the wrong crypto wallets. Whoops. He gave me the DX Sale wallet instead of his personal wallet, which didn't tell me anything. For example, one of those things he didn't tell me was the fact that he took out $200,000 from the liquidity pool at the very beginning, which is directly at odds with what Ice Poseidon told me himself when I asked. He said, "Don't worry, all the money is locked up, except for $200,000, I guess." But it also hid another story, which was the misappropriation of the so-called marketing wallet. Now, according to CX Coin's own white paper, the marketing wallet was to be used exclusively to, quote, fund marketing campaigns in the cryptocurrency market. But in the Telegram, there was another story going on. Ice Poseidon was complaining that he had...
Dude, why does anyone trust any fucking cryptocurrency with that little fucking dog next to it? Like, anything with the Shiba or whatever next to it makes me immediately never want to fucking invest in it. Hands down.
Spent money on an ad campaign and it just hadn't helped. Quote, we spent 53K on a BTOC and it hasn't really helped. The wallet is limited. He berated people who complained. You want me to spend 30K on stuff that doesn't help? Or you want me to think about the best ways to use marketing money? Exactly. You can't use the marketing money on, well, you know, marketing. Instead, the money seemed to go somewhere else. Shortly after this coin launched, Ice Poseidon bought himself a brand new Tesla. This video was published July 24th, and as he says, he bought it a week ago, putting it right around the time that he launched the coin and realized he had suddenly gotten a lot of money to his name. But I'm sure all that money is locked up, right?
Bro, Teslas aren't even that fucking expensive. Like, what the fuck is the point of that, dude? I could go buy a Tesla right now. That's not really a flex. Like, what are Teslas, like 50 grand? Maybe. They're even cheaper than that in some cases. Like, that's not really that big a... It's not like he went and bought a fucking Ferrari. He bought a fucking Tesla. That's like a normal priced car.
Apparently not. And here's the interesting thing. The longer things went on, Ice Poseidon just sort of gotten more and more brazen with the way he used the money.
That'd be like going and buying a fucking Honda. It's like, oh shit, man. This dude got a brand new Honda Civic Limited. Holy shit, dude. He's balling in these streets.
Right? At first, it was just sort of sitting around. Then he started sending it to cash out wallets. And eventually I calculated that there's roughly $250,000 missing from that marketing wallet. But that's not all. Ice Poseidon had tricked his followers at this point by getting them to buy into a vision of a long-term project. The whole idea was that this was going to be a donation platform for streamers and that it would take a while to build. He kept reiterating this again.
Bro, where the fuck are you finding a new car for $10,000? The fuck? Bro, maybe a smart car. Where the fuck are you finding a brand new $10,000 car? The fuck?
And again.
I mean, this is a long-term project. I'm trying to, you know, we're making a donation platform, so I'm going to put that on my stream, and this coin will just be around for the entirety of my streams.
He said this a lot in the Telegram too. You know this is long-term, right? Thanks, guys. I assume everyone is in it for the long haul. Anyone who invests in something should know this was a long-term project, so 1 week is not going to see results. Now, later, I would find out this was a lie. Ice Poseidon did not see this as a long-term project. He actually gave up after 2 weeks. But I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself. The point is, Ice was getting brazen. He was increasingly intolerant of people who called him a scammer, saying they just hadn't done their research. He even brought my name into it, saying he had talked to CoffeeZilla, maybe implying that I had cleared him.
And I've talked to these fucking people, CoffeeZilla. I've talked to these guys. I showed them the coin. I showed them everything. And, you know, they're giving me the benefit of the...
Nah, like a fully loaded Honda, it's way more than 25K. Let's see. Civic fully loaded price. Yeah, a 2021 Honda Civic Limited is about 50 to 60,000. That's what I thought. You can get Honda Civics pretty high. It's all about what package you want to put in on them. If you get a limited, they're going to be like 30, 40,000 minimum, depending on what other options you get in on them as well. So, just depends. Just depends what you want to add on to it. Fully loaded isn't a regular car? That's what I'm saying, though. A fully loaded Honda Civic is a similar price to a Tesla, so it's not a flex. That's what I was saying. Like, buying a Tesla is like bragging that you bought a fully loaded Honda Civic. That's what I was saying. I'm not saying that it's a normal fucking price. I'm saying that flexing a Tesla is like the equivalent of flexing a fully loaded Honda Civic. That was my entire point. It's not a fucking huge, like, holy shit, man, I wish I was you moment.
The doubt, so obviously they would call me out if it was a scam.
Now, I'm going to be honest, this really pissed me off. Ice Poseidon was using my name to try to imply that he was legit, when in actuality, he had just fed me false information about his coin and begged me not to talk about it. But amazingly, the final piece of this puzzle wouldn't fall into place until a few days ago. As I said, ICE had been getting more and more bold, thinking, I guess, that he had gotten away with this. And on January 22nd, 2022, using his wallet that he didn't tell me about, he drained the liquidity pool, essentially killing his own coin and taking the money from his investors. To be specific, he drained about 90% of the funds, which is about $300,000. Now, for important context, liquidity pools are how you get money out of crypto, right? You can't just cash out a coin like CX coin, right? You can't buy groceries with it. Someone has to be willing to trade you that coin for something that, sort of has value. So coins like this rely on something called liquidity pools, a big sort of pot of money. And what Ice Poseidon did, using the fact that he created this coin, he rug pulled 90% of that from his community, which meant that that's $300,000 that his investors would not be able to get back out. And at this point, I simply had enough. This was a scam. He had lied to me from the beginning, and he had lied to others about it, and I wanted to confront him, but I couldn't let him know that I knew anything. Otherwise, he wouldn't pick up the call. So I simply told him I wanted to chat, and to my surprise, he agreed. And so on the 26th of January, we had the call you're about to see. And mind you, I'm expecting him sort of to...
Yeah, bro, I am taking notes right now. I need to figure out how to fuck over all the crypto bros. I gotta go flex me a brand new Honda Civic, boys. I gotta go fucking roll through the streets with my neon yellow fucking Honda Civic. Remove the fucking mufflers. Get some fucking spinners on that bitch. Hell yeah, man. Get some fucking underglow on that. So DJ Aftershock with the 2, Jeremy was trashing you on his Tuesday live at 1 hour and 7 minutes. I don't know who Jeremy is, bro, but good for him. I don't fucking care.
To deny everything? Like, who would take credit for this? Well, Ice would, I guess.
It looks like the coin got rugged. You know anything about that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, not rugged, but I mean...
Well, someone pulled all the liquidity out. That's a rug, right?
That would be a rug, yes. But there is still liquidity in there.
40K got left and 300K got ripped out or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what happened.
Right. Are you laughing? I mean, is that funny?
I mean, no.
You're hearing this right. He's admitting he took out 90% of the money.
Geeks and Gamers guy? Oh, did he get mad that I called him out for saying that the Halo series is fucking focusing on diversity when it clearly fucking wasn't? Got it. Good for him, man.
But that's not a rug pull, apparently. He had to do it after all. The crypto markets were crashing, and if he didn't take out the money, who would?
The crypto market is crashing, and the $300,000 is in there. There's two options, right? Leave the money in there, and then if BNB goes down to like $100, the money goes to shit anyways, or I could take it, and the money is not just going to dust.
The money would have never gone to dust. I mean, it just would go back to the investors when they sold out, when you told them, hey guys, I'm no longer interested in this project. I wiped my hands of it. You know, you got your 50K in, you got your 50K out, you're good, right? You didn't deliver. This is not your money. I can't believe you keep thinking of it as your money that's going away. That's your investors' money, and it should be their decision what they do with it.
Okay, I mean, that's a fair point.
That's a fair point. Yet, despite all these fair points I kept making, every time Ice got cornered about the fact that he was basically stealing from his investors, he slowly pivoted his language from, oh, this isn't a rug pull, to more like, well, the investors deserved it. He said, they believed too much in his project and his word.
They're, like, part of the responsibility is on them as well for being, you know, like putting too much emotion into it.
Now, look, I want to be clear.
So DJ Bacon with the 2 make it look like a goofy GTA 5 online. That's right, man. I got to give me my fucking fully loaded Honda Civic right now.
Agree that investing in...
Guys, you know what? In order to get this Honda Civic, I'm going to need you to...
either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
But also remember...
That's not begging. That's advertisement.
Any influencer coin is idiotic. But the logic here seems to be insane. They believed me, so it's okay I scammed them? I asked Ice about this.
I don't know if you're trying to say they deserve it. You're saying they owe some responsibility. I agree they owe some responsibility, but do they deserve to get ripped off?
No, I mean, nobody deserves that.
It's just
I mean,
what happened, though.
Like I said, sometimes you have to look out for yourself. I don't really know how else you want me to put it. I mean, you could say it in all these different ways to make it sound as horrible as possible. And you know what? I can agree with you on some of those things. I just don't like to put it in those specific ways because it makes it sound like that was the intention from the start, which it wasn't.
And there it is, the final refuge of every scammer. I started with good intentions. I meant to do the right thing. But I kept reminding Ice Poseidon or Paul or whatever, like his excuses made no sense because it wasn't as if the money was gone. It wasn't as if it had vanished. He still had it and could return it at any point. He doesn't have to go down as the scammer.
So I don't know why you're acting like it has to end with like you being the bad guy here. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. I'm trying to like get you to return the money because it's 100% still available and you could do that. So that's what I'm not understanding is I want to get to that point. I don't think we're going to get there.
If you want the answer, yeah, I could give the money back. It is within my power. But I'm going to look out for myself and not do that. I don't like know what else to say. That's just the most honest answer.
Yeah, I mean, 300K really is not that much money for somebody as big as Ice Poseidon, I guess, if he's streaming on YouTube, which, let's see. So he hasn't streamed in 4 fucking months, really? Then how the fuck did he pump this crypto shit? Does he delete his streams? Does he, like, delete his streams, like, kind of like I do? Like, when the fuck does he stream, man? He only streams, like, once a month? Yeah, I don't fucking know. It doesn't look like he even streams unless he deletes that shit. Let's see. Honestly, I can't blame him for doing. Man, this is priority straight. That's right, man.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
I do believe he's being honest here. I believe this is the most mask off anybody's ever been on my channel. Most of the time when you get these guys on the phone, they just try to deflect and dodge. I don't think that's happening here. Ice is being 100% transparent, and I realized it was a unique opportunity to get the full story of how these scams work. Ice Poseidon proceeded to walk me through the details on exactly how long it takes to whip up an influencer scam like this and the profits you can expect from it.
Can you tell me how much money you made off this? I'll just call it a scam. I know you don't want to call it a scam, but it is a scam. So what did you make off this?
Well, I got 55%, and then 45% went to my developers. So I don't know, probably like 300,000.
Nice. What a good profit from doing. I mean, how long did you work on this project? Like seriously, how long did you work? I'm just curious.
Well, like you said, it was a fork, so I don't know, a couple weeks.
What do you plan to do with the money?
Invest into crypto, Ethereum mainly.
Well, there you have it. For 2 weeks of work, forking someone else's program, you can get $300,000, which
that's pretty fucking good, man.
Annualized is a pay
2 fucking weeks for 300K? Yeah, I'd probably do it too.
Rate of $7.8 million per year if he would just scam every 2 weeks.
Yeah, he can't scam every... That's a fucking stupid number. Oh my god, he could have scammed for $8 million if he did this every other week. Well, he's not going to be able to do it every other week. Why the fuck are you even bringing this up?
It's not hard to see the appeal, obviously, but what blew my mind is that he hadn't gotten away with this. Like, he got caught red-handed, and somehow, I guess I was just expecting him to go, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll return the money now. But no, he just kept doubling down.
You are deciding to do the shitty thing. You know that, and you're still doubling down.
I am doubling down. Do you not agree, though, some of the responsibility is on people who, if you're still holding something that's inactive for months, like, sure, okay, maybe they, you know, have faith in me, whatever, but that's not a good...
That's your fans, dude. That's your fans. These are people who followed you since they were kids. They admire you. They look up to you. That's the people...
Yeah, man, I'm getting that on, dude. I'm not getting a Tesla. I'm getting that fully loaded Honda Civic.
you're saying, well, that's their fault. I honestly couldn't believe what he was saying here. Not that he didn't care. You know, I'm kind of used to that. But he clearly expects zero consequences for his actions, right? And this made me think that at least part of the reason for this might be because stories like Save the Kids, which got huge press, ultimately nothing happened. Don't get me wrong. It's important.
Yeah, because they didn't break any fucking laws, literally. Like, apparently there's zero fucking rules about this type of shit, so that's why you should never spend money on fucking shit coins or crypto in general unless you're prepared to lose it all, because there's no fucking guarantees of anything. This is completely fucking unregulated territory. Oh, I just realized I'm not in full screen.
Important to get these stories out there anyway. But you have to understand the inner workings of the greedy influencer. When you don't have law enforcement consequences for what is essentially theft and fraud, you end up with people like Ice.
Yeah, but if we had government intervention, fucking crypto in general would be considered a fucking Ponzi scheme, so I don't know, man. Dude, I know, we gotta get fucking Apollo coin going, not to the moon, to the sun. Because, like, Apollo's chariot or whatever the fuck, yeah, you get it. But yeah, forget to the moon, bro. We shooting to the sun.
Poseidon realizing they can do the same without consequence. And I'm not merely speculating here. This clip you're about to watch is of Ice Poseidon discussing with his partner, Moises, what happened to Sam Pepper,
Moises?
one of the leaders of Save the Kid. They don't talk as if he's a cautionary tale, but instead as if Sam Pepper had won, as if Sam Pepper had beat the system. He stole money.
I mean, Sam Pepper did get the fucking bag, bro. And didn't Sam Pepper just help, like, Nelk with their fucking crypto or NFT or whatever, and he made, like, a couple mil off that shit? So Sam Pepper is kind of getting a fat dub.
And he got away with it.
I mean, I did watch that Coffee Sale video. I think Sam's a fucking millionaire now. So I think he still succeeded me, although he got it in a very poor way. He made off like a bandit, bro.
Sam's probably a fucking lower life. Probably has like 3 million crypto. The dude broke his lease.
If you got a
Tesla, the dude paid like, what was it, 10 stacks to break his lease.
I don't know. Yeah, if you're breaking your lease and leaving the country, I mean,
Yo, what is it with fucking crypto bros and fucking Teslas, man? Is that like the thing every fucking crypto tard has to go spend their money on? Like, oh my god, man, I made money in Bitcoin. I gotta go fucking buy a Tesla. Like, Jesus Christ, man, that's just fucking weird.
You flew first class. I mean, if he really felt the need to do all that, then he probably made plenty of money.
I heard
Sam Pepper scammed people, but because he did it without going to jail, he's successful. He got away with it. That's how these people think. So is it any wonder when Ice Poseidon...
Hey, man, it's like whenever you watch a movie about, like, the fucking mafia or the mob bosses or whatever, everybody loves it when a good villain gets away. You know? Everybody loves it when a villain wins. I don't know, man. I always do. Whenever I'm watching a movie like The Wolf of Wall Street or whatever, I get pissed off when they don't fucking get away with it. I'm rooting for them, dude. I'd like to see people, you know...
Get your money up, not your funny up.
I think everybody kind of likes watching that type of shit, even if they get scammed themselves in a sense.
Is caught also stealing money. His response is, oh, well, I'm just going to look out for number one. It's their fault for getting scammed. They shouldn't have believed me. He's just so obviously not afraid of getting caught. And why would he? In fact, I asked him about this fact, whether these things should be prosecuted, and he seemed to think that this was a wild idea.
Do you think the FBI should get involved with cases like this, or like the SEC, or do you
There's
think
no fucking laws against this shit? They can't.
Like people like you should be prosecuted?
No.
I can't say this enough. These guys aren't scared. They think they can do whatever they want. They'll just fork a
I mean, they technically can, yeah.
coin, take $300,000, another $200,000, another $250K, and walk away, and screw you, what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly, man. That's probably why I do like Revenge of the Sith so much. It's like the only realistic movie ending in all of human history. The villain who's actually prepared wins. I cried at the end of Scarface. I know, man. That shit... Like, it pains me to watch, like, a good villain go down. I don't know. Because you just root for him, bro. Like, I was rooting for fucking Tony Montana watching Scarface. Like, I wanted him to fucking take a fat W.
About it. Oh, and by the way, in case you thought that this was just a matter of Ice Poseidon messing up once, I actually found old clips of him admitting to what seems to be some kind of credit card phishing scam.
I fished credit cards back when I was younger, dude. I didn't do anything with the credit cards because I was like afraid of going to jail.
But that time he didn't go through with it because he was afraid of the consequences. Well, that was the...
Yeah, that's the whole point of fucking laws, bro. It's to instill fear. Why do people stop at a red fucking light when they're driving? Because they fear that they'll get a ticket. That's the whole point of laws, is to make people afraid of breaking them because of the consequences. Obviously, if there's no fucking consequences, why the fuck would you give a shit? Like, bro, if I would never got a ticket, there ain't a chance I'm stopping at a red fucking light. There's no chance I'm driving even anywhere close to the speed limit. Like, duh. It's the whole point of laws. And until there's laws, I don't blame anybody for not doing something or doing something.
Then, and this was now, and now he's not scared anymore. Ultimately, this whole conversation between me and Ice ended with us just sort of going in circles. Me pointing out that what he was doing was ethically wrong. Him telling me that he agreed, but he essentially doesn't care. And I felt sort of like a failure afterwards, to be honest. I didn't achieve my goal of having Ice Poseidon return the money to his victims. However, a few hours afterwards, Ice Poseidon DM'd me one last time. He told me he wasn't going to give all the money back, but he was planning to give a little bit of it back, $155,000. Now, I want to be clear about this. Giving back $155,000 is better than nothing. It's good for the investors who hopefully will withdraw their money as soon as watching this video. But it's so obviously a last-minute Hail Mary for whatever is left of his reputation. It's kind of pathetic. I mean, to be clear, he's still keeping the bulk of the money. He knows that, and he knows that we know that. Remember, this still leaves him with taking $200,000 from the project at the start, another $250,000 from the marketing wallet, which went basically nowhere, and then $300,000 from the liquidity pool, of which he's saying, okay, I'll return $155,000. I don't know what this is supposed to demonstrate. Are people supposed to all of a sudden applaud as he gives a small fraction of what he took? Except, wait a minute, I just checked. Ice Poseidon doesn't even seem like he can do that much. After DMing me, I went to the Telegram and his admin updated everyone and said, we just finished a buyback of over 120 BNB rocket emoji, which is not $155,000. It's only $40,000. Now, whether Ice Poseidon has actual plans to put the rest in or, oh my gosh, return the full amount, I really doubt it. It's just amazing to see that Ice seems to be doing this only because he got caught, sort of got interrogated for 30 minutes, and faces reputational damage, yet he still can't muster the moral courage, or at least fear, to return the small fraction of money he promised. And so to close this, look, I'll be honest, in my opinion, Ice Poseidon is not a good person. I don't think he regrets anything or feels bad about any of this. And I think the unfortunate conclusion many other influencers will come to when looking at this is that Ice, like Sam Pepper, has finally made it. He's succeeded in the...
Bro, this is why motherfuckers just should not buy crypto. Like, I don't understand why people are so willing to just pour money into this fucking dog shit stuff that you're obviously going to get fucking scammed on. Like, I can't really feel too bad when people are dumb enough to keep putting money into this fucking absolute shit heap of a fucking money pit known as crypto. Like, it never fucking ends well. At the very minimum, like, you should... I mean, honestly, I don't even think you should buy into fucking Bitcoin, because all that shit can go away in a fucking night. Like, you should just invest in, like, well-established coins if you're going to do anything. Like, buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever, that type of shit. But anything else, it's like, why the fuck are you just going to throw your money away? So I can't really feel too bad, man. You know? It's almost like a stupidity tax. It's like the motherfuckers who were dumb enough to believe that someone's selling them the fucking deed to the Brooklyn Bridge and they can charge people $50 every time they fucking cross it. I mean, it's literally like that exact fucking scenario. Or some magic fucking beans. Or snake oil. Like, it's literally just... I don't fucking know, man. I can't really feel too bad for them. Because if you're going to just piss away money like that, I don't know.
influencer game, he's gotten away with it. Or has he? There may still be ways to prevent stuff like this from happening. There are two things you can really do. Number one, you can share this video so more people become aware of what ICE did and get more eyeballs on it. But two, if anyone was scammed by CX Coin and lost money, they can report their losses to ic3.gov, linked below. This is the FBI submission portal if you've been defrauded or wronged. And if enough people report things like this, there's a chance people will be brought to justice. I just hope it happens sooner than later. That way I'll stop hearing about how influencers like Sam Pepper made it. Until then, all I can do is report, dig, and investigate. That's all for now. I'm CoffeeZilla. Thanks for watching.
Bruh. I don't know. I have very mixed feelings on this entire thing. So, Brian, as far as what the two sad reality is, I doubt anything will happen to ICE. No, I don't think he broke any laws, man. There's no laws surrounding any of this shit. And if there were laws surrounding crypto, it wouldn't even fucking exist because most of it's a fucking Ponzi scheme. Like, it's literally a basic fucking pyramid scheme. Like, the way a pyramid scheme is, you get somebody to invest to give you money. Then the people below you get other people below them to invest. And therefore, like, everybody gets propped up along the way. You get a kickback from everybody below you that sells. And the people that are selling get a large portion of the money. Like, it literally is like a fucking pyramid scheme. So the people who start out with something like Bitcoin get in really fucking cheap. Then they sell it to other people for more than what they paid for it. Then it goes up. But at the same time, their like Bitcoins that they're holding on to themselves get pushed up at the same time. Like, it's the exact same fucking structure as a pyramid scheme. And people are just too fucking stupid to see it. Like, literally, the entire basis of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, all of it is a fucking pyramid scheme. So if you really want to push for regulation of crypto, crypto is not going to be a fucking around. Like, it literally is a fucking pyramid scheme at its core. And people will say, well, stocks are a pyramid scheme. No, they're fucking not. There's a limited number of shares that you can have in a company. You know, the owners of fucking Apple can't just say, okay, here's 1 billion more fucking shares. You know, all your shares are now worth nothing. No, but a fucking cryptocurrency can do that shit. Like Dogecoin, they can literally make as many of them as they want. They can dilute your value to whatever they fucking want to. Then also, a company, you own a portion of that company. Like, you are a percentage owner of that company based on how much stock you own, which entitles you to a share of that company's profits. And that company produces something. It is run as a business. Stocks and crypto are nothing fucking alike. And it's absolutely fucking retarded to compare the two. But yeah, I just don't understand why anybody would put money in crypto, in all honesty, unless you just don't fucking care. If you can afford to lose the money, go for it. That's fine, but the average person should not even fucking touch this shit unless they're prepared to lose all of it. Especially if you're buying shit coins, bro. I don't know. It's just really fucking weird to me. So we'll do one more video. So what was it? Oh no, it's Alex. Oh, I just did Alec. Fuck. So PlayStation fanboys. Oh, that's old. Sony buys Bungie's Xbox fanboys inhale copium, acting like jealous ex-boyfriends.
You thought to yourself, I'm safe here.
Yo, does he have one? Okay, I have one of these too. It makes like the fucking ice balls. I have a bunch of like the molds in my freezer. I fucking love those things.
You thought to yourself,
good taste.
I'm safe here. You'd never do an Xbox fanboy video.
Lear with the two, just so you're aware, Bitcoin has a hard cap. Yeah, but others don't. But still, I mean, it still functions as a pyramid scheme, even nonetheless. But I don't know if Ethereum is as well. I know Dogecoin's not. Dogecoin is not capped. But yeah, I don't know.
Video, even though I've done them in the past already. Doesn't make any sense why I wouldn't do them. But you thought, hey, you know, It's cool, right? It's cool. We're gonna be good, right? This is a safe space. There's no such thing here. It doesn't matter what kind of fanboy you are.
I think there's like an LG fridge that makes those ice balls in a tray. So like, you know how freezers have like the typical fucking ice maker in the like drawer where you pull it out and you can like scoop ice out? Well, LG has a refrigerator. It has a refrigerator where it makes ice balls instead of cubes, and it's really fucking sick, man. Like, hold on, let me show you guys. This shit's so fucking dude, I want one. Unfortunately, I don't own a home, so it would be really fucking stupid for me to spend money on this, considering that I don't own the fucking place I live. But, like, just tell me this is not the coolest fucking shit you've ever seen. Like, look at this, bro. How awesome would it be to have this as, like, your ice tray in your fridge? Like, that's so lit, dude. That's so fucking lit. I don't know. I want one of these fridges. I'm torn between this and the Samsung tablet fridge, though. It's a hard fucking choice. Like, that shit's so awesome.
I've had to stress this before and I have to stress it again. If you're an Xbox fanboy, you get called out. If you're a PlayStation fanboy, you get called out. PC fanboy, AMD, Nvidia, oh yeah, I didn't forget about you. You see, it doesn't matter what you represent or what brand you found most exciting. What matters is you're a fanboy.
No, it makes the balls. So, like, instead of a normal ice mold, it has the ball molds. So it'll drop, like, ice balls instead of ice cubes. It's so fucking sick, man.
And here, on this channel, it's free reign for me, baby. The difference is, the roles have actually been reversed. Xbox fanboys acting like PlayStation fanboys. PlayStation fanboys acting like Xbox fanboys. You really can't make this up, and it really just shows a fanboy is gonna fanboy no matter who they try to represent in this stupid console war.
I mean, that is true, bro. The Xbox fanboys were going like, bro, Destiny fucking sucks anyway. So, yeah, that is kind of true. It was literally like the fucking PlayStation fanboys saying like, Call of Duty's a dead franchise. Like, holy shit.
Now, here's the thing. This is going to be a little bit different from what you normally experience with the PlayStation fanboys. This is more of a jealousy.
Dude, I love putting big icy balls in my mouth.
A silent rage, a simmering brought to a boil. There's going to be a lot of deflection, a lot of, well, I don't really care. It's going to feel a lot like when you're in high school and your ex-girlfriend starts dating someone new and you try to break that person down as if they're not good enough for her because you were the best thing for her. Yeah, it's going to feel a lot like that. I made a tweet yesterday. I said, I definitely want to see some Xbox fanboy meltdowns for this week's video. Send them my way. Jaws16 says, good luck finding some. It's going to remain multi-platform, so nobody really cares.
My stream the day of that announcement would prove otherwise.
Ooh, you did not even just do that! You are so dead! Oh, no!
You know, Jaws, if you didn't really care, you wouldn't have made this tweet.
Very true.
There's nothing I love more than proving people wrong, especially when I'm right. Xbox University says Xbox bad, PlayStation good. And he posts two different pictures.
That is a very fucking good point, though. Jason Schreier will literally suck the cock of anything PlayStation does, and he fucking has a massive hate boner for Microsoft.
Of Jason Schreier discussing each merger, Activision Blizzard and Bungie. You know, Xbox University, I find this really funny and intriguing. I find it so funny because this tweet that you've made right here is very stupid. There's a very big difference between buying one developer who self-publishes and buying 15 developers and a publisher.
I don't really care. That's kind of stupid.
Trying to sit here and conflate the two as if there isn't a massive difference
Yeah, this is kind of an L take on his part right now.
between them is one of the dumbest takes you could possibly have. You know, it's one thing to say, hey, I just didn't know or I didn't understand.
No, the point is Jason's like, oh my god, this is dangerous, consolidation. Well, if he's so against consolidation, he should be against consolidation on any level, not just large scale. So yeah, I don't know. This is kind of an L point.
It's another thing to go out and willfully put out stupid information like this. But you see, Xbox Uni wasn't the only one. As Nano Polymath says, so no phone call to the DOJ from hypocrite, biased, fuckface Jason? Fraud always, Xbox bad, Sony good. You remember 2 tweets ago? That guy Jaws was like, you're not going to find any salt here. It's not
I
going to be
know, dude. They both are self-published. Activision is an independent game publisher.
any salt there. You're not going to find any Xbox salt. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Like,
Now,
if you claim to be against consolidation of the video game industry, you should be against all levels of consolidation, not just the ones you don't agree with.
if Jason Schreier made that same statement and Xbox, let's say, only bought one developer and self-publisher compared to the massive amount of $68.7 billion they spent on Activision Blizzard, you may have a point.
I'm pretty sure he did call out the fucking Bethesda acquisition.
However, though, these two things are not the same. One of these things is not like the other. Yet you are here trying to do the same thing.
Bro with the two, so why is Bungie still independent from PlayStation, by the way? Well, they're not independent in the sense they just operate as their own company, but all the money goes back to Sony.
Xbox University did. Acting a fool, being an idiot, not really understanding the concept of what a monopoly is or even an oligopoly. But yet the only thing you care about is Team Green. Well, my friend, welcome to the clown show and your center ring. Now look, I want you to keep this in your mind on that very first tweet that we posted. There's not going to be a lot of salt, remember? There's not going to be a lot of copium inhalation, remember? There's not going to be a lot of Xbox fanboys angry.
No, the only thing you have to say is... well, PlayStation definitely got the better deal. Microsoft is stuck with 343 making Halo, while Bungie's making Destiny, which is the far superior and larger franchise. If you want to instantly attract salt, bro, just point out the fact that Destiny is a bigger game than Halo ever was, and people will lose their fucking shit.
About this, remember? Keep that in your mind. Because, baby, we're just getting started. Xbox 1000 Degrees says dead game plus dead company plus ratio plus Xbox better.
That kind of seems like a fucking ironic tweet, in all honesty.
Look, what am I
It seems like a fucking, ironic tweet. Oh, shit.
here with this? I know. You were asleep. He broke in. He flipped the switch, bad wire, and lights him on fire. Don't listen to him.
You know, I would have thought this was like a meme or a joke or something like that. But you literally have Xbox 1000 Degrees as your Twitter name.
Yeah, I still think that's ironic. Reds57 with the two, just curious, why do you prefer Destiny 2 over Halo? I think the gameplay is way better. It's much more fast-paced. I think the weapon variety is a lot better. I love PvE situations like Destiny. I love the multiplayer in Destiny. I like the weapons a lot in Destiny. I just like Destiny, bro. Ever since the fucking alpha came out for that game, I was hooked. That game just is fun as fuck to me. I don't know. I've always loved Destiny. It just has pulled me in more and gotten me invested in it way more than any Halo game ever has, personally.
If it was like somebody else, I'd be like, it's kind of funny. It's a good joke. It's a good laugh. It's a good gag. But no, you're really upset about this. But you weren't upset about Activision Blizzard, were you? You weren't upset. You were probably jumping out of your seat, jumping for joy. Oh, can
I don't think he's upset at all either here.
you believe it? Xbox finally got games. Yet here we are. It's not so fun when she's on the other foot, is it there, honey pie? Is it? Is it? Kitty Cat Alert replied to me directly and said, there's nothing to be upset about. Xbox got Bungie in its prime.
That's mad fucking cap, because Destiny's a bigger fucking game than Halo ever was.
You sound like a slighted ex-boyfriend.
I mean, to be fair, he does. This dude's definitely upset.
Someone who was like...
And he's definitely a fucking fanboy, because he has that fucking cringy-ass profile picture.
Well, she was only hot when she dated me, even though that's totally untrue. She actually got hotter.
That is a fucking cope tweet.
Once she left you. We're going to go through some back-to-back Xbox fanboy tweets right now. I hope you're ready. This is going to be something of a ride. Kid Smooth says...
Some guy said Destiny 2's dead because it only has 50k players on Steam. Bro, if Destiny 2's dead because it only has 52 or 50k players on Steam, then what the fuck is Halo, bro? This shit's deader than a motherfucker then. It's got 1/5 the player count of Destiny. Like, what's Destiny at right now? Probably like 30-something thousand? Yeah, 36,000, bro. It's got like triple the amount of people playing. So, if Destiny's dead, then holy fuck, bro. Halo's dead and buried and long forgotten.
Bungie costed more than Insomniac? Again with Kid Smooth saying, Bungie cost half the price of ZeniMax? How? Question marks across the board. Another billion could have got Sony Square or Ubi. Yikes. Again with Kid Smooth.
No, another billion could not have gotten them Ubisoft. You'd have to pay a massive premium on that shit.
Smooth. 3.6 billion is too much for Bungie. Kid Smooth for one final time. Is Destiny exclusive?
Because the only thing that matters is exclusivity, right?
Oh, poor baby. Poor baby.
Like, this is what I don't get is why the fuck are people so obsessed? Oh my god, it's gonna be exclusive, dude. Holy shit, holy shit, holy... Like, why is that such a thing to fucking celebrate? I don't really get it.
Oh, did somebody take away your...
It's like the people literally, like, dick riding so fucking hard hoping that Call of Duty goes exclusive. It's like, why? How does it fucking benefit you for COD to go exclusive? Why do you want to see that shit? It literally will just prevent you from playing with your friends. It only fucking... It only fucking makes your experience worse. You can't only look at Steam. Well, actually, I can only look at Steam because it's the only platform that actually gives player numbers, so it's the only measurement we have to go off of.
Baba, somebody took away your Baba. You don't have the Bungie anymore. You can't play the Destiny anymore. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is too much money for Bungie. It's too much money for Destiny. Oh, your little baby. Oh, did somebody take away your toys? It's almost like exactly what Microsoft did to so many other players. Now they're worried about Destiny being exclusive. Now they're too much money for Bungie, right? No. Now it's too much money for Bungie. I thought y'all were good. I thought y'all were gonna be fine. Ta-ta. Oh, bye-bye. The people that made Xbox aren't with Xbox anymore. Oh, bye-bye. I'll see you later. Hey, you want to play Bungie games? We'll get a PS5. Falco X decided to reply to me saying, what meltdown? We are amused and perplexed at the same time. Sony overpaid for a single studio with a single IP. It's mental.
Yeah, this dude's in fucking damage control. Like, bro, why are they so worried about that Sony was overpaying for something? Like, literally, that's the thing that fucking PlayStation fanboys were saying about Activision. Oh, Microsoft overpaid for that shit. Now, literally, they're doing the exact same fucking thing. Oh, PlayStation overpaid for that shit. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
We are bored.
Yeah, I'm bored. Hey, let's go see your Uncle Cliff.
Cliff is a roofer.
We can F with him all day.
Cliff is highly confused.
Confuse a Normaton.
So many of you guys are armchair executives. You praise Microsoft when they do a thing. It's perplexing and overpaying when Sony does a thing. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that strange? You know what's even weirder?
Bro, the only people who worry about how other people spend their money is people with no money of their own to worry about. And that shit is so fucking factual. Like, if people are so concerned about how I spend my money or somebody else spends their money, typically it means they're broke as a fucking joke, dude. They got nothing in their wallet to worry about, so they're worried about yours.
That Xbox logo in your Abby. What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to take a series of tweets like I did with Kid Smooth, and I'm gonna run them all together at the same time. And then in one fell swoop, I'm going to demolish every single one of them. All of them. In one thigh-slapping move. The titanium is indestructible. You cannot escape this. Girl of Self-Love says, talk about scraping the bottom of the barrel. LOL. Lucas with a bunch of numbers. Bro, people were expecting EA or Take-Two. You give them Bungie? LOL. Stormbreak 9.
They can't afford EA or Take-Two.
Big L for Jimbo. What the fuck are you doing? 3.6 billion and no exclusivity? Dumbass.
Yeah, because the only thing worth a damn is fucking exclusivity to these people. It's fucking sad, man.
King Koizumi. Why'd you want to buy this shit? After Cortana, $3.6 billion for no games. I present to you the facts. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone with half a brain knows exactly what I'm going to do. We saw tweets such as 3.6 billion for no games. We saw tweets such as bottom of the barrel. We saw tweets like Bungie? Why not these other companies? Well, I'm going to show you why. At the time of this recording, it is 9:30 on the East Coast PM, by the way. Let's take a look and see where Destiny 2 is actually placed. Destiny 2 is the 9th most played game on Steam right now. You thought you could escape me. You thought you wouldn't be impacted. You thought you weren't going to be targeted.
And yeah, look at fucking Halo all the way down there, man. But yeah, dude, Halo's the bigger franchise, guys. I'm so out of fucking pocket for that shit.
Yet here we are. Man, oh Manischewitz. Y'all barked up the wrong tree today, didn't you? Seems like you did. CXR PXE says they spent 3.6 billion on mid. How do you fumble this badly? How do you fumble on big team battle not working in Halo Infinite? A staple.
How do you fumble the fact that you don't have fucking team deathmatch in 2021, man?
Of the actual game. How do you fumble on having to actually go out and buy other developers and publishers rather than just building them yourself with $68.7 billion? How do you fumble the Xbox One? How do you fumble the Xbox One X? How do you fumble all these things that came through on the Xbox line? Yet now, finally, they're getting things together. When Sony has been literally dominating for the past 10 years, and you think buying one of the hottest and most played games on Steam, and also on console more than likely, as a first-person shooter, is a fumble. Colonel32 says, I feel backstabbed. There's no way they're going to keep their word about PS exclusives, and they were very nitpicky with words and dates in their blog post. Currently announced 2024. I'm not feeling this at all. Do you mean how?
That doesn't seem like a fucking PlayStation or Xbox. It's literally just a fucking Destiny account. He's probably just worried that he won't be able to play the game anymore. I don't think this has anything to do with Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or anything. This dude's just a fucking Destiny fan. This isn't fanboy shit.
How Phil Spencer was very nitpicky with his words.
Bro, this dude's not a fucking PlayStation guy or an Xbox guy. He's just a fucking Destiny guy. Look at his fucking bio. Team Warlock. I don't think he gives a shit about any of this shit, man. He just wants to play Destiny.
Contractual agreements. Xbox was very picky with their words on what they were going to do with Call of Duty, and also how PlayStation fans were feeling they weren't going to keep their word about exclusives as well. Yet here you are, acting the same way they did, not a week later, It's interesting and funny, don't you think? It's almost like what I've been saying for the longest time, that purchasing developers and publishers is not a good move for the industry. It helps no one, and it does nothing but incite stupid console war garbage. Yet now, you see the problem. Now, you have an issue. When it affects you, that's when there's an issue.
Bro, when is this dude, like, making tweets about how great the Activision shit was? Like, that is a major fucking straw man off this tweet. This just sounds like a concerned Destiny player. That's it. Like, that was a major fucking straw man.
You have an issue. When it affects you, that's when there's an issue. Morgan, FETV, says, seems like they could do a lot more than just Bungie for $3.6 billion. Not gonna lie. Seems like Xbox could have made a lot more studios on their own.
Again, how is this an Xbox thing? Bro, rep and grind. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't really think this is an Xbox fanboy right here. I think it's just somebody saying, like, yeah, they probably could have done better for 3.6 million or billion. They're just giving their opinion on this shit. This has nothing to do with Xbox. This is just someone giving their fucking take. Like, what?
For $68.7 billion. Seems
they
like
didn't even fucking mention Xbox.
Xbox could have just made a bunch of
what the fuck?
New IPs, a bunch of new studios, and really fostered something on their own rather than buying Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion. Not gonna lie. And finally, official Jay Show says, LOL, $3.6 billion for a game that will remain multi-platform?
Okay, this is a fucking fanboy comment right here.
Hope they have something cooking, cause this ain't it, chief. Buy Ubisoft or EA. Goddamn. LOL, $68.7 billion for a game that will remain multi-platform? Hope they have something cooking, cause this ain't it, chief. They could have bought Ubisoft or EA. Goddamn. There's no big brain argument here. This is
bro, that man grabbed the fucking pepper and called it salt.
Literally just what PlayStation fanboys said not a week and a half ago. You're just turning it around and using the same logic, well, if you can call it that, on them that they used. You're both idiots. Now I understand, these tweets were not as extreme as the Sony fanboys are. And yeah, they're getting theirs later this week. The whole point of this video was to show that no one is better than the other. You should not rep consoles. You should
I'm better than everyone else, sorry.
Not represent corporations. You should represent yourself, the consumer. And this is why
that's right, man.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
I made this video. Your arguments are no better than theirs, and their arguments are no better than yours. It is simply just a case of perception and flipping the bar. I've proven today that in fact everyone can get salty about anything. And yet here we are having the facts laid bare. No one is safe on my channel. You're going to get yours one way or another. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel down below. There is a PlayStation fanboy video coming out this week as well. We're doing some other content.
Speaking of videos, I have 2 videos that are basically ready to release. I've just been either too busy or too fucking lazy. I don't know, man.
On top of that, some more.
Like, one of them is basically done. Hold up. Let me show you guys that real quick. This one's basically, I just need to add a like little disclaimer in front of it about the whole Bungie acquisition shit, and then it'll be ready to go. But it's basically all edited. Let me show it to you real quick. Give me 1 second. I gotta load it up. This bitch is done. See, this bitch is done. It's 31:31, dude. Oh, it's 31:31:30. All right, I gotta add like 1 fucking millisecond. But yeah, this motherfucker's done. So I finished this one. This one's basically ready to go. I just need to add like a quick little disclaimer at the beginning. And then the other one I have recorded. I just need to edit it together. But yeah, I have shit good to go at this point.
More NFT talk, but of course this took precedence over that as well. We are nearing 20,000 subscribers. We are about like 150 away from hitting that goal, which is wild in the first month of the year.
But yeah. I gotta make sure that video is 31, 31, 31. My OCD won't allow it to be fucking 1 millisecond short. But yeah, that's basically the end of this video. Yo, what the fuck? Is that like some massive fucking anime ass right there? What the fuck? Dude, is this bitch like pulling down her fucking pants? What the fuck, dude? Hold up, am I seeing that right? Like, is that not a chick like pulling down her fucking leggings and her ass is just hanging out? Like, what the fuck? Yo, how the fuck does that shit fly on YouTube? Damn, man. What the fuck, dude? Holy shit. So let's see. Barista Craig with the 2. I don't have friends, so who's laughing now? Damn, man. Fair point. Fair point. And Brit with the 2. Funny how narrative changed in less than a week. Yeah, it's like a complete fucking role reversal. Completely. A complete fucking role reversal. And Reds with the 2. Who wins Game of the Year? Elden Ring or God of War Ragnarok? I haven't played either, so I have no clue. No fucking clue, man. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off, guys. It's 3:30 for me, so I'm going to go to bed.